Hey, so it looks like you're trying to model weather risk. Let me just tell you how EHAB integrates with Oracle. It's a new integration. We're an Oracle partner, and I'm really happy to tell you that we are one of the leading weather risk management platforms in the world. Our system is called WeatherWise. We're used on hundreds of projects globally. The way that we pull our data in is to take up to 50 years of historic data with 11 different weather types. We look at that at a 5 kilometer or 3 mile grid, so the data is pretty granular and it's becoming more granular all the time. And it's available globally, like I said. So we leverage satellite data, we leverage weather stations, and it just means that you can pick a location on a map for your project and get information that is going to be relevant to you. We also add any changing weather patterns and trends into this data set by default. What you're then going to do is map the activities in your schedule to what we call risk categories. So this would be, for example, earthworks, which would be a category. It might be impacted by rainfall and temperature, and of course other things potentially. But then you're going to have other categories. So lifting may well be also affected by rainfall, but at a different threshold, and it also might be impacted by wind and other things, and you will do this for your whole plan. There are default thresholds already in EHAB. You can create your own. And what we then do is look at any existing activity codes you have in your plan, and we'll map them to those. So you can create your own fields. You can use our AI assisted matching, but ultimately what you need to do is look at the activity codes in your plan and then match them to rules and thresholds that will be in the EHAB system. The outputs are then focused on, first and foremost, deterministic calendars. We can integrate into Oracle Primavera Cloud Schedule, also known as OPC, and P6. We can also integrate into OPC Risk and PRA using probabilistic calendars. And we also offer lots of different dashboards that leverage our advanced model, which we'll show you here as well. So the deterministic calendars will export an XCR or XML file back into P6 or into OPC schedule. And what this will do is it will block out a certain number of days per week as non-working days. So in the example here, you have a concrete calendar. Week 1, it has 5 days blocked out. Week 2, it has 5 days blocked out, and so on. The days that have been blocked out are based on the probabilistic model that EHAB has run based on the thresholds that you have set for your concrete calendar. The probabilistic calendars work in much the same way, uses the same underlying data set and the same rules that you've provided, but instead of blocking out a certain number of days per week, it will block out a range of days per week. And then when you run your QSRA in PRA or in OPC risk, then it will take a different number of days in every simulation run, and this will provide a more accurate distribution and result. We also have various dashboards in WeatherWise which can help you to optimize your schedule, enhance your decision making, and also help with short-term planning as well. If you want to learn more, then you can get in touch with Liz, who's an account exec at EHAB, or Dave, who is the Director of Product Management for Oracle Primavera Cloud Risk. If you fill out the form, which you can see with the URL below, tinyurl.com/ehab-oracle, then you'll be put straight in touch with one of these two. Thanks for listening.